Good evening, divine feminine, divine masculine, twin flames. So yesterday I told you in the video about, divine telling me I need to feel, get out of my head and feel from my heart, because that's what this biggest part of this spiritual awakening is, to feel. And I'm been kind of wondering in my head still, how am I going to do that? And I'm like, I think I do that pretty well naturally, but, do I just let it flow naturally? I mean, what? I'm trying to control it, I guess, And so I was on my mind, and I suffered another loss today. I ended up having to, one of the hardest things I've ever to do on a personal level is I had to give a little puppy that I had gotten on Friday the 13th of this month back to the shelter. I took my third fall this morning with him. Trip going down the stairs. I was in the ER for 5 hours. Tons of x-rays. I didn't find anything. I've still got tingling in my neck down the fingertips of my left arm, which is where the damage is at. From my spine, where I had spinal fusion surgery last year and all. And so I took him back, and on the way over there, I'm crying, and I drop him off, and I'm crying in the place, and crying in the parking lot, and then I get home, and I cried when I was picking up the rest of the stuff here that I had here that I didn't send with him. And then it dawned on me. I get what the divine was saying, but I gotta feel, So many times on issues with the heart, I close the door. Most of the time because I don't want to feel. Because if I feel, I'm gonna get hurt, If I feel, that's dangerous. But it was different today. I didn't go to a place in my head of I've got to protect myself. I've got to nope, close the door. I literally just felt. I did that from the moment I fell. I just felt. I felt the fear. I let it run through, and I let it just go through. Because with falls now, I have to be very careful, because the surgeon said the damage is so bad in there that I'm at a higher risk that if I make the right fall, whiplash even, or get punched and jars my neck, I could be paralyzed. I laid there on that step, and I just felt. I let it just go. I didn't go to a place of I gotta stop this, I can't. I just let it run its course. I didn't do it consciously, I don't think. I just felt. When the lady at the pound, her eyes got glassy, and she said, I'm sorry. I felt that. I felt that. I didn't protect myself against her saying something as I usually would have done, because how is she going to react to me bringing the dog back? I talked to her on the phone earlier, and she seemed to have somewhat of a kind of almost nasty, we'll say, attitude, maybe. But when I got there, I just felt what she said. I felt the emotions. And she was genuinely sorry. And I noticed when I went to the store after, because I ran some errands and all, and I went to the bookstore and see if I could find an oracle deck on relationships and stuff, so I can for doing when I do my readings at night. And the lady was asking me questions and was interested in all, and she was buying decks, and she's got numerous decks and all, and I felt the curiosity that she had for what I was saying, the curiosity towards me. I started today for the first time being aware of people's emotions towards me, my own emotions, how I react to their emotional interaction with me, I guess is the best way to describe it. And instead of thinking about it, trying to protect myself, going to a place of, ooh, I'm introverted. I don't talk to strangers. Stranger danger, stranger danger. No, I didn't do that. I just felt. If you come up to me in the store and I don't know you, or I don't know you very well, and you approach me and you start talking, I'm going to be afraid. I'm going to be scared to death of you talking to me. At 51 years old, I'm going to be terrified of that. Why are you talking to me? What do you want? Who are you? What do you know? I'm going to go all over. I didn't do that when that lady, I just felt. The rest of the day, I noticed that I did that. I can go back right now to the moments of the day, and I can feel those emotions at those particular times. So if you're going through this and you're trying to figure out what am I supposed to feel? How am I supposed to feel? I think it comes naturally. I think when you reach this realization, it comes naturally. And maybe for you, you'll be as aware of it as I have been. It's been very interesting and very eye-opening. It's something I've never really done before. It's intense. But it was scary. But it wasn't scary like normal scary for me. And I have to say, I think I envy people who do this. I do. Because it's an amazing thing to be able to do. To not go in here and start jumping in rabbit holes all over the Grand Canyon. To just feel. I started really being able to see a lot better people's auras today. I thought I'd lost that ability. I noticed it really a lot today. I felt my divine feminine for the first time, I don't know when. Really, truly felt her. I didn't feel the anger. I didn't feel a disappointment. I didn't feel a sadness. I didn't feel any of that stuff. I felt her. I felt the energy when I first physically made contact with her. I felt that energy today several times. Why? I don't know. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't question it. I didn't question it. Normally I would question it. Why? I didn't go there. I tried to consciously, when things popped up, to consciously block that out. Don't get out of here. I just embraced the feeling that I felt from her. I still don't know why. And it's okay. I don't need to know why. I don't need to know why. I just know and accept that I felt that. And you get this to this point, and you get this message, you really let it, it really just resonates with you. Try to make an effort to do this. Divine Masculine, I'm talking to you pretty much here. You want to know how to energetically feel your Divine Feminine? This is your first step at it. If you have contact with her, limited contact with her, when you're interacting, don't think. Just be in the moment with her. And when something comes up, if she's happy and she laughs, reach out for that. If you don't know how to do that, then ask your higher self. Go within yourself and ask your higher self to help you with that. Ask the divine to help you with that. If she's sad, feel that. That's going to bring that energy. It's going to make that connection, that energetic connection between the two of you, that much stronger. And when you really dig into that, you're going to learn a lot about yourself. Why is she sad? I feel that. Maybe later on something will pop in your head from your past that really kind of resonates maybe with what she's feeling. This helps your spiritual connection because you're connecting kind of like on a psychic level then, because you're kind of like, that sadness has triggered this memory back in here, but it's like a psychic link. They're you and you're them. Don't run from this, Divine Masculine. Don't run from this. Don't let your fears, insecurities, uncomfortableness, lack of vulnerability, lack of openness, lack of being real and raw stop you from doing this. You want to build safety with your Divine Feminine? I could see where this could definitely help to build that safety. Because if you can feel, if she is actually able to talk to you about stuff, or has talked to you about stuff, if you can reach back to that moment if they told you that, and just feel it. Let the conversation play out here, but feel it. Feel that fear. You'll understand her need for safety. You'll understand a lot of things. Honestly, I thought that feeling was going to be kind of hokey. I didn't really see where it was going to be all that great. I was wrong. I was totally wrong. I think it mostly scared me, so I was just trying to look for an excuse to kind of not really dig in. Quit before I get started. My MO. Embrace those feelings. Let them flow through. Let them flow through. Something comes up for you. Maybe you gotta go turn a pet in. Feel that sadness. Let it flow through. Cry it out. Cry it out. You'll be surprised. You will be pretty surprised.